All right, guys, well, we're up doing some disking with the old 14 idling. So we are working on this piece right here. I do the beans. Those are my beans right there. I got some more beans in the back there. This is a section that the landowner, who I rent the other pieces from, is going to hay. It had a lot of grass in it, and yeah, I probably should have plowed it or chiseled it or something, but anyways, I'm just gonna keep running the disc over it, and because it's sand, it'll eventually break it up, bust it up, and mix it all together, and it'll be fine. So I've probably already got 3 or 4 passes over this, and there's a lot of passes to go, but it's only like 4 or 5 acres, so it's not much. We'll keep working on it and get it fit down and get it seeded. Going to put down some grass seed, and then we're going to put down wheat with it, and that kind of is like a cover or a carrier to help the grass seed to protect it and help it come in as well in the spring. Oh, another thing that was interesting and quite frankly very frustrating, I had this gang loosen up on me. Yes, this is the gang I just put the new to me VT blades on. I had loosen up, and I lost the nut and I lost this spacer right here. And part of the problem is these blades are a little different, and also all the new bearings I'm putting on are a little different as well. And what it's doing is it's putting the nut further out, so I was not able to get the roll pin in. Like, see right here, you can see the nut is almost flush with the shaft. Well, on this one, the nut was actually backed off a little bit, so I could not get the roll pin in. I thought I had it tight enough that it would not come loose, and I was wrong. It came loose, and I lost the nut, and I lost this piece. I was able to find the blade. I did not find the spacer and the nut. So I had to get new ones. And then also, I did not use the large end spacer, washer, or whatever. I just used a smaller one, which in turn allowed me to not be able to put the roll pin back in again, but I did take a punch this time, or a chisel, and smash those threads a little bit right there, so that it hopefully won't back off, but hopefully I'll be able to take it off later on, hopefully. Hopefully. Anyways, so I had to order those parts, and that ensued about 2 hours on the phone. I won't say who or what or whatever, but I was on the phone with a person for about 2 hours over the course of a day and a half, trying to get those stupid parts ordered. And I've ordered parts for that disc before. They had the serial number for the disc. And anyways, long story short, this person was not knowledgeable at all. Very unknowledgeable. I don't know. Anyways, maybe that's a word. And I say all that to say, if you find someone who knows what they're doing or talking about when it comes to parts or really anything you do, you better hold on to that person or keep them. So this is a Kraus disc, so I have to order it from another dealer. But anyways, where I order most of our parts, there was a guy about 5 minutes from us, and he moved to a dealership that's even a different brand, that's about a half hour away. And I drive that half hour to order them parts because I'd rather drive a half hour and have him be able to order them than go down to the other dealership and sit there for an hour, essentially beating my head against the wall and getting a headache because they just have no idea what they're talking about in pertaining to the ag industry. But anyways, after all that, the 2 hours or whatever it was, quite a while, I was able to get the parts, and I was actually able to get it put back together in about a half hour. So that went very well. All right, we're gonna get back to disking now. I should also mention we had to brush hog all of this before we started disking, because literally the grass was like this high. It was actually, I come up here with the disc and thought, it might be a little bit, couple feet tall, whatever. I'll till it under. No, it was like this tall. So I tried disking a little bit and knew it wasn't gonna work. So we brought the brush hog up, brush hogged all this, brush hogged along the fields, and also brush hogged all back there. There's a hay field between my beans and this piece. But back behind, I'll show you here in a second, brush hogged all that as well while I was up here. So we did have to brush hog all of this before we started disking it. So also part of the reason why it's wanting to disc so hard. But anyways, it'll be fine. We'll get her in time. If it takes 15 or 20 trips, we'll get her. So I wanted to show you guys, and I hope you guys can see okay. We'll see when I look at the video. So this, you can see the brown is what I brush hogged. Yes, I know the beans are very weedy. I got in late spraying them. Anyways, this back field, this is a hay field that the landowner does, and then this is probably another 22 or 24 acres altogether that I could farm. The problem is I can't, because this area over here and this area over here is very, very wet. So I think I've got about 14 or 15 acres. You can see there's like, I don't know, probably there's like 7 acres or even maybe 8 acres that I can't farm. So this area back here, we very well may try to bring a dozer in and try to reroute. There's a ton of water that comes out of the woods right here, and it just kind of flows everywhere. We very well may try to get a dozer up here. It's probably not going to happen this fall, but next spring, and kind of not reroute the ditch, but kind of make a ditchway rather than just a big swale, and actually make the ditchway go, you know, to where it needs to go, rather than just having the water run everywhere. So it's something I'd like to do, just because we're giving up a lot of land that could be farmed. And you know, okay, whatever, not a big deal, but it's not just that I can't farm it. Now it grows up with weeds, and I try to take care of my the land that I rent. So I come up here and have to brush hog it and take care of it, and it's just again, not only is it not making money, but it's now costing me money. So this is probably something we will try to get something up here and change, just because there is such a huge amount that that we're losing. You ever done something, and after you did that said thing, you felt really, really stupid? Well, I had one of those yesterday, and here's the aftermath of it. You might ask what that is, or might think, wow, that kind of looks like it's glass. That's because it is. It's glass. Yeah, I got the 5610 a little too close to the rolling baskets, and yeah, I feel pretty stupid. Didn't really even think it was possible. But I assure you it was, and yeah, I blew one of the windows out of 5610. Never a dull moment at Fink Family Farms. So that is for sure. This is where said dumb thing happened, right there. Yeah, I didn't think that stuck out as far as it did, but apparently it does. There's the window. Well, where it used to be. There's nothing left of it, but a few shards. All right, so we are done for tonight. Got a pretty well fit down. There's still some areas that have some grass here, small in there, and over there on that edge there's some, but it's not looking too bad considering how much grass was there. So it's 6 o'clock. I gotta head home and do a bunch of stuff still tonight. So it's gonna rain tomorrow, but then we'll be back up here either the next day or 2 days after that, whenever it's ready to fit again. And then we'll fit it one more time, maybe twice at the most, and we'll get her planted. Now to get off these tractor tires without killing myself. Well, I don't think I broke anything. That tire's flat. And we are finally getting to seeding or planting the little 6-acre chunk or whatever it is. So the farmer ended up, he did not want to actually seed it. He changed his mind. So we are going to just put cover crop down, and then we're going to try to plant it next year. I'll probably just try to continue. I know that field's weedy right there. Just don't look at that. We're just going to try to continue the field as far as we can, and hopefully all the way to the wood. So we are putting down, these are bin oats. They got a little bit of trash on them. Not bad though. And then barley. So the red, what you see, the red, is barley, and then the other is oats. Probably about a third to 2/5 barley, and then the rest wheat. Not quite half barley. So I got 4 bags of wheat, 3 bags of barley. We're gonna start spreading this, and yeah, it should go pretty good. So we're gonna spread it on the ground, got it fit down, and then we'll roll it with our color mulcher either later today or tomorrow, and it should, that'll be great. It works really good. We do that quite often. Some people, they question whether it'll work good, whether you're gonna get good germination, but we've done it quite a few times now, and had great success with it, so we do it quite often. So all right, we're gonna get to spreading some wheat and some barley. Well, we're up here rolling the piece of ground we planted or spread seed on. I meant to get a little video of spreading it and just got busy doing it, didn't get anything. So, and I actually got it started rolling and might not even remember this, but thankfully the tractor broke, so I had time. Yeah, now I'm waiting for somebody to be around to come up and pick me up to go get my truck so I can go get that fitting. Thankfully we have a spare, because that's not the first time that's broke, and so we have one sitting at the garage at least. So just got to get a ride back and we can get some tools, get that fixed and finish. Probably about halfway done. We're right there, so not doing too bad till that broke. Well guys, I did end up getting that field rolled. I got that fitting put back in, got it fixed, got the little John Deere back going, and got that field rolled, so it's all good to go. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this, the landowner at first had wanted to have that seeded to do hay, but he has since changed his mind, so I basically just put a cover crop down. We put down bin wheat and barley for a cover crop, and I will no-till corn, most likely no-till corn, right into that piece. And as you can see, the soybeans where they are, I'll no-till those 2 pieces all the way across. On another note, I am actually coming back from Kansas City, Missouri. Quite a ways from where I'm at, 12 and a half hours roughly. I've been looking for a company that has liquid fertilizers, but mainly fertilizers that have that are high in K, potassium. And they have a very high K starter, and they also have a product you can put with your side dress that is high, very, very high in K as well. So the company that I've stumbled upon not only has these liquid fertilizers and these high K products, but they also have a really, really cool system. And I've decided I'm going to use it and implement it, and I really think that there is going to be some high yield gains because of it. So essentially, and I'm a big fan of Art Williams, and he says you have to simplify the complicated. And so what they do is they have you take a soil test, and basically they give you recommendations for what exactly the soil test says, from your lime, your macros, your NPK, and then down to your micros as well. And I've just been getting into micronutrients, and I think that they are very, very important. And it is also very, very important to this company, and that means a lot to me. And I'm really excited for next year to see what we can do. I just really think it's going to be good. So I'm really excited about that. And I'll talk more about it in the videos to come, but I am really excited about this system, products they have that I can use. So also very, very high quality products. They're food grade fertilizers and not tech grade or industrial grade. The base of them is actually phosphoric acid, which is actually the base for a lot of the things that we as individuals, humans, consume every day. I don't know if you guys are familiar with, but if you are much into farming or do much farming, Jerry Cox, Kip Kohlers, Francis Childs. If you're into ag at all, those names will ring a bell. Those are 3 guys, and there's probably several others. They have some of the highest national yields in this country. And Francis Childs, he has the national dryland corn record from back in 2004, I believe it was, at 442 bushel to the acre. Now, he's in Iowa. They have long seasons. They have good soil. But they all use these products and have been very, very successful with them. So I'm really excited to use them and see what we can do going forward. But so yeah, I'm currently on my way back from Kansas City. It is 7 o'clock at night, and I should get back about 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's gonna be a fun night. We'll see. What I said interest anybody, feel free to reach out, comment, and I'm more than willing to talk to you guys about these things if you would like. A lot of the guys who use these products have very, very, very high yields, and so I'm just really excited to see what we can do going forward. But well, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, I would really appreciate it if you would like the video. If you've not subscribed, you need to do that. Why are you still watching at this point in the video if you're not going to? You know, doesn't really make much sense in my opinion. All right, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Until next time.